Aanchal and Srishti, are you ready? Tanya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Just switch on your cameras.
मनदीप मैम लाइव है अभी।
हो गया सर लाइव?
हाँ जी मैम।
अभी मैं भी इस पे हूँ। अभी लाइव हुआ नहीं। अब आपकी तरफ से हो गया होगा, लेकिन यहाँ पे अभी आया नहीं सर।
हो गया मैडम, वो 1 मिनट लगता है उसमें।
हाँ।
हाँ मनदीप लाइव हो गया है बच्चे।
हाँ हो गया मैम। ठीक है। सो वी कैन स्टार्ट विद recording in progress.
मनदीप प्रिंसिपल मैम ने ज्वाइन कर लिया?
यस मैम। ठीक।
The mind that thinks is the mind that writes. There is a writer hidden in you, in me, in everyone. All it requires is the right opportunity to unleash it. The Department of Commerce, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee College, University of Delhi, provides such opportunity to the students. A very pleasant morning to each and all present here. Today, we have gathered here for the much-awaited launch event of the annual e-magazine's 5th edition shelf of the Commerce Department. I would like to take a moment to thank each and every one of you for joining us today despite of the incredible hard time. So, the term shelf itself means craft and holds the treasure of art inside it. It aims to bridge the gap between the writer pen and their imagination and present it to the world. Let's not waste any more of our precious time and move forward to welcome our head of department, Ms. Mandeep Kaur, to say a few words about the magazine.
A very warm good morning to all present here. We have among us our principal ma'am, Professor Sadhna Sharma. I welcome principal ma'am, teachers and students to this event of release of e-magazine shelf. Our principal ma'am is not only our principal, but a constant motivator for us. In all the good and bad times, she is always with us. And because of the constant support and good guidance of our principal ma'am, we are able to grow more and more and achieve the biggest. We, the teachers, the editorial team, and the creative team were working together since last 1 year for this e-magazine. And now, finally, the day has arrived for its release. I would like to request our principal ma'am, Professor Sadhna Sharma, to please come on mic and screen and release the cover page of magazine. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Mandeep. Very good morning to everyone. मैसेज भी दिया कि आज हम एक बहुत ही मुश्किल समय में हैं। पैंडेमिक्स ने हमारी बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज को रोक दिया है, लेकिन ऐसे समय में भी कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंट ने जो ई मैगजीन निकाली है शिल्प, वो वास्तव में इनक्रेडिबल है, क्योंकि पढ़ना लिखना ही काफी नहीं है, सिलेबस कंप्लीट करना ही काफी नहीं है। कॉलेज की जिंदगी हम लोगों को बहुत कुछ करने का मौका देती है और उसके अंदर किसी मैगजीन को पब्लिश करना ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात है और हम लोग बहुत कुछ सीखते हैं। हम यहीं रुकते नहीं हैं, हम बहुत आगे तक पहुंच सकते हैं यदि हम लोग इन एक्टिविटीज को करते रहें। तो ये जो ई मैगजीन आप लोग पब्लिश करने जा रहे हैं शिल्प, बहुत ही खुशी की बात है। कॉलेज के लिए भी प्राउड मोमेंट है और आपके डिपार्टमेंट के लिए भी, क्योंकि कॉलेज के आगे बढ़ना बहुत जरूरी है। डिपार्टमेंट एक कॉलेज, एक इंस्टीट्यूशन बनता है। आप लोग जितना प्रोग्रेस, उतना ही ज्यादा प्रोग्रेस करेगा। तो मैं डिपार्टमेंट के सभी टीचर्स को और जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं पूरे कॉमर्स डिपार्टमेंट के, उन सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई देती हूँ और कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करती हूँ, तथा आगे बढ़ने के लिए लगातार आप लोग काम करते रहें, इसके लिए आपको शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ। So now, if you want, we can release the magazine, e-magazine, Shilp, Commerce Department, and everyone should enjoy this proud moment. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The time is hard, but we are significantly strong. We've got to, after all. The COVID-19 pandemic has caused severe harm to mankind, both personally as well as professionally. From a person's mental health to his job and career, it has affected each and everything in a dynamic manner. As you can see, our cover page focuses on the part where everyone is adopting new norms like social distancing, work from home, in a dynamic manner. Everything else has been given a rapid boost to the significance of digital India and bringing in an online revolution. This issue of Shilp exclusively focuses on the dynamics brought by the global pandemic in our lives, in the market, and the measures adopted by the people to deal with it mentally as well as economically. So now, coming to the magazine, the 5th edition of Shilp contains thought-provoking articles, heartfelt poems, beautiful artworks, and relatable lockdown stories as well. But wait, the list doesn't end here. Apart from the aforementioned things, it also focuses on compelling topics like mental health and startup stories, and much more on what has happened and happening within the department. But wait, it doesn't end here. We are also going to announce the top 3 articles and top 3 poems as well later in the event. So hop on this ride with us as we unlock the treasure filled with hard work and enthusiasm for you.
Can we have the magazine on the screen, please? So the next thing in this magazine is from the desk of principal. Our principal ma'am, Professor Sadhna Sharma, expresses her regard on being the part of this department's magazine. She congratulates the team for their great effort and also wishes them. Coming up is from HOD's pen. Our HOD, Ms. Mandeep Kaur, also expresses her gratitude and towards our principal ma'am, Dr. Sadhna Sharma, for her support and inspirational words. Also, she congratulates the entire team for their hard work and dedication. The next step in this issue is the message from faculty advisor and editors. Behind every successful event, there is always a bunch of people providing their dedication, guidance, and always taking steps to make it as successful as ever. Our faculty advisors and editors, Dr. Anju Jain and Dr. Ankita Gupta, also shared their thoughts on working upon making and launching of the magazine. They expressed their gratitude towards the entire committee of Shilp and hope to have a memorable experience for the readers. Next up in this issue is the editorial board and creative board. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. Our team comprising editorial and creative board also put forward their key takeaways from this journey. The editorial team consisting of Riddhi Jain, Parul Goyal, Srishti Maggu, Achal Tiwari, Priyasi Rajora, and Isha Saxena states that they had a delightful time reading and editing the diverse writers. Whereas the creative team consisting of Pragya Arya, Saloni, Yukta Joshi, and Tarushi Agarwal goes on to share how exciting it was to design every single page with new ideas. All of the team members conclude that it was definitely an enriching and productive journey, full of hard work, learning, creativity, and excitement.
Moving on, talking about faculty of Commerce Department. They not only teach you, but inspire you, motivate you, and you end up learning a ton even when you don't realize it. The Department of Commerce has 17 dedicated and knowledgeable faculty members, consistently imparting knowledge and learning to the students with their path-breaking methods. Along with the working for the well-being of the department, each one of them has a plethora of remarkable achievements, academically as well as in the extracurricular activities. From attending various FTPs, training programs, to organizing and even participating in webinars, they have left no stone unturned in building a great reputation for the Department of Commerce. Here comes the integral part of Department of Commerce. Commerce Association it is. It is a team of hardworking individuals chosen each year that passionately works for the welfare of department by organizing exciting events and activities. Even this year, the team was made up of 11 different yet fascinating personalities, as you can see them on the screen on the table. So speaking about Commercio, the Commerce Association is a manifesto to discover, connect, and keep in touch with the fellow commerce mates. By letting the fellow commerce mates exhibit their talent in commerce-oriented activities, encouraging brainstorming and problem-solving skill, inculcating team spirit among them, it aims to build creative and smart leaders in the commerce. Even though the current pandemic forced us to sit back home, the team of Commercio wasn't far behind to adopt the new normal and organize several activities which will keep their students engaged even online. Besides, Commercio has a great online presence with regular updates on social media sites like Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. So coming to the other side, the Students' Corner. This issue includes the group photographs of all the final year sections of the department, wishing them a prosperous future. It is a token of love and gratitude from our side for all of our precious gems for successfully reaching the final step of this 3-year journey. Commercio has always been on the hunt of organizing a variety of activities for its commerce mates, enabling them to work on their personalities and skills. The Department of Commerce, throughout the year 2020 and 21, launched many successful events, like a heartwarming welcome in the form of a freshers, or in the last, an emotional adieu in the form of a farewell. Apart from it, Commercio has also taken the responsibility of imparting wisdom to the students of department through webinars such as relationship marketing, ladder to corporate, and marketing leader. Not only limited to college, Commercio has its root on social media platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, which they never fail to bestow its intelligence upon us.
Now coming to the students' participation in extracurricular activities. You grow in unexpected ways when you introspect and explore the world around you. And our students never take a step back when it comes to chasing the things they love doing. Students here continuously to try to expand their areas of knowledge, whether it is penning down their thoughts or taking part in internships, looking for better growth opportunities. Next up is the outstanding alumni. After the students, here is the record of our outstanding alumni who have managed to travel a long way of their journey in their life. It gives us immense pleasure to see them setting an example and inspiration for each woman of this institution by letting her know what she can achieve if she believes in herself, right from a company secretary to a district youth officer.
You can turn your miseries into victories if you choose not to give up. This turned us into adding a new column to our e-magazine this time. It is about some of the success stories of some famous startups who witnessed growing numbers even in the pandemic. So few of them were G Suite, Zoom, and Unacademy. I'm sure you've heard these names, but do you know that these very startups took their level 1 of trying an innovative idea to level 10 of achieving victory, which teaches us the importance of hard work, dedication, and determination in life. This issue includes these 3 actual stories of zero to hero to inspire our budding entrepreneurs. Moving on to the next best thing about this magazine, it is the introduction of Mental Health Corner. Remember how we look up to our favorite influencers and celebrities over social media and try to attract certain aspects from their life? But there's a thing we often tend to forget even, that Instagram doesn't always show the real picture. We know how important it is to be healthy both physically and mentally, considering which we took 3 famous celebrities named Honey Singh, Deepika Padukone, and Randeep Hooda, talking about their journey and how they combat their fair share of mental illness, such as clinical depression and others, yet managing to work to become world famous. These stories are like sunshine, giving all of us a ray of hope to fight against these tough times.
Now coming to our shining stars. Just like the stars dazzle the night sky with their glow, our shining stars have also graced this magazine, the entire college, and made their parents proud. Be it commercializing for a TV ad, addressing important issues such as mental health, or holding the position of a vice president or a cultural secretary, or even spilling talent over art. There is nothing one cannot do if there is nothing one cannot do, and these students are the perfect example for the same. We wish them all the very best for their future endeavors and hope they excel more profoundly.
The moment has come. Each word engraved and each piece written has its own authenticity, which makes it different from the other pieces, giving the reader an enthralling experience and altogether a new perspective as well. That is why every year we choose our best winner for the articles and poems. Last year, even, the pieces which stole the hearts of our readers and our faculty members were as follows. First, knowledge or marks in exam. Second, time to prioritize health and education. Third, soldier. Apart from it, a little poem titled Let Me Fly was also awarded as the best poem in the 4th edition of SHILP. I wish a very heartfelt congratulations to all the winners who wrote such engaging pieces for us. Please give a huge round of applause for all the winners. Thank you so much. Moving on. We all realize that a magazine is literally incomplete without the write-ups. And this time, we were in complete awe of the response of our students. The mailbox was flooding with more than 100 write-ups. They were inclusive of articles, poems, quotes, riddles, and even the artworks. When the editorial team sat to edit these pieces, they were all amazed at the depth of the topics. And when these edited pieces were handed over to the creative team, they made sure that they made them even more beautiful by choosing just the appropriate background for each of them. I hope you realize that the pieces are both bilingual and move around topics like finance, health, self-love, life, making the list endless. The currently displayed articles, quotes, riddles are all part of the magazine with their amazing backgrounds. We feel proud to present the artworks of the students of department, as they are nothing short of a talented student. A very all the best to our students for submitting these beautiful pieces. But with this, we come to the climax point of this treasure. We sincerely hope you had as much of a great time in reading this issue as we had in its making. I hope you enjoyed this part of the magazine, but there's more. So let us move on to the another section of the magazine.
As of now, we have heard and read about the thoughts of the student committee members. But how about listening to it from themselves? Sounds exciting, right? So here we present a video including all of our student committee members sharing their thoughts about this journey. Can we have the video, please?
This is my last year, so I am going to give it a shot. That's how I landed up working for the 5th edition of our annual e-magazine Shilp. Hi, this is Riddhi Jain, a member of the editorial team of Shilp. My experience of working with Shilp was full of both enlightenment and commitment. I was fortunate enough to be able to read and edit the best of articles, poems, riddles, quotes, and whatnot by our beloved students. The conversations, the bonding, and the active participation that came along in the making of the 5th edition of Shilp was the best part among us all. I feel highly obliged and grateful for such an opportunity like this, and I wish the legacy of Shilp and all its members a very, very creative future ahead. Thank you.
Everyone, I am Parul and I am a member of the editorial team of Shilp. Talking about Shilp gave me an opportunity to expand my skills and to improve my existing skills. This was a whole new experience and I am glad that I got this opportunity. I got a chance to work with some incredible people and I believe that it's the collective efforts of all the members which helps in achieving a goal. I am glad that I got a chance to read and edit the articles, poems and many other things of our beloved students. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Hello everyone, I'm Achal Tiwari of BCom Honours 3rd year. So I'd been a reader of Shilp for the past 2 years, but this year I'd making it a point to become a part of this amazing process as well. Apart from the gratitude to the creative team and editorial team, I would like to also mention that this last year was pretty difficult and different as well. A lot of norms were shackled, a lot of perspectives were changed, and we had to inculcate all that into the magazine as well, and we did so. We had touched upon so many topics that were not discussed before. I hope the readers recognize it after reading. A bit of a word for all the coming 4th Shilp teams as well. We have learned a common characteristic of commerce from the very beginning, that it is highly dynamic. The message is, so should be you. Thank you everyone.
Hello everyone, this is Srishti from BCom Honours 2nd year. Being a creative writing enthusiast, I have always had a knack for penning down my thoughts and reading others. Shilp provided me with this exuberant opportunity to further explore and enhance my potential in the same. From reading all those amazing write-ups in the form of articles, poems, quotes, etc., to editing them in order to make them even better. From coming up with innovative ideas to actually implementing them through our teamwork. It was all a one-of-a-kind experience for me. Working and coordinating with my teammates was a very great experience which helped me to polish my skills and learn many more. I would always be grateful to the teachers, my fellow teammates and the commerce department for providing me with this cherishable and productive journey. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Isha. I am from BCom 1st year and I am a part of the magazine team. I had so much fun working with them and I learned so many new skills. I am grateful to be a part of the magazine.
Hello everyone, my name is Prayasi Rajora. I'm from BCom program 2nd year and I'm a part of editorial board of Shilp magazine. Working with Shilp magazine gave me so much exposure and it gave me an opportunity to enhance my skills in creative writing and editing, and I'm super grateful I was a part of this team, so I want to thank all of my seniors and teachers.
Hello everyone, I am Pragya Arya, member of Creative Board of Shilp magazine. Being a part of Creative Board, I had the opportunity to explore my horizons, and with this comes a series of heart attacks. For an instance, one day Riddhi and I were on a call, working late night for the magazine, and just before shutting down our laptops and calling it a day, suddenly we realized that all our file pages got messed up and overlapped. I don't know what happened, but at that moment our hearts literally skipped a beat because our team was working for months on that file. The best part of this team was that our ideas were collectively considered and acted upon. I was lucky enough to work with such a good team and have guidance from our teachers. Thank you for this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Saloni from BCom Honors 3rd year. I am a part of the creative team of Shilp magazine. Working for Shilp was an immensely enriching experience for me. It helped me enhance my creative side by giving me the opportunity and motivation to project my ideas into a beautiful reality. I am very thankful to our teachers who supported and guided us throughout this journey of creating something so amazing together as a team.
Hello everyone, my name is Yukta Joshi and I'm a 3rd year BCom Honors student. I'm part of the creative team of the Shilp magazine. Working for the magazine was really an enlightening and educating experience for me. The insightful guidance of the teachers is what really kept us motivated. Each and every member brought in a new energy to the team. Their hard work and commitment is what really made this journey more memorable. I really want to thank everyone who gave me this opportunity. Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Tarushi Agrawal and I'm from BCom Honors 2nd year. First of all, I would like to thank the Commerce Department and the teachers who gave me this wonderful opportunity to be the part of this journey. Starting from scratch to working in an organized manner and meeting the deadlines, that's what made me enthusiastic while working in a group. Having a rough image of something and then elaborating it in the form of a template was fervent for me. It was not possible for me to complete the task without the joint efforts of the member and the guidance of teachers. Working for Shilp was totally a new experience for me. I would love to work with the team again if I will get any opportunity in the near future. At last, I just want to thank my teachers and my teammates for coordinating so well. Happy reading everyone. I hope you'll enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, team. It was a wonderful video. Moving forward, as every year, this year too, the best write-ups from magazine were chosen to be awarded. So we had 2 categories, best 3 articles and best 3 poems. Although all of the write-ups were amazing, but the job of choosing the best among them had to be done. Hereby, I'm announcing the results for the best 3 articles first. So, the 3rd position for the best article goes to Bhavna Vashisht, BCom program 3rd year, article title Art of Self-Love. A huge congratulations to Bhavya. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Bhavna? So, I'd like to ask Bhavna to turn on her mic and camera and speak something upon the occasion.
Am I audible properly? Present?
Yes, ma'am, she is.
Am I audible properly?
Yes, Bhavna, you can continue.
Good afternoon, Honorable Principal Ma'am, respected teachers and my dear friends. My name is Bhavna Vashisht and I am from BCom program final year. I am glad to have this opportunity of sharing my views through this platform and thank you so much. I got to know that I got 3rd position. Talking about my article, starting with my writing is important for me. Actually, it helps me to give an expression to my thoughts, brings about a clarity in my inner perspective, and certainly influences my decision-making approach. The article which I gave for our magazine was based on the art of loving yourself. I think life seems more beautiful when we embrace our own self, take our decisions independently without thinking about rest of the world. We get to know about the broader meaning of life when we sing our own song and paint on our own canvas. On the other hand, if we take this beautiful life for granted, we get stress, anxiety, and despondence in return. Rather, we should focus on developing more skills, try to get a hobby. All these prove to be a stress buster in times of stress or disappointments and setbacks. To reiterate, we should not try to find out motivation from the outside world because our mind cannot sustain that motivation for a long time. Instead, we need to build up a spiritual connection that can be done through yoga and meditation, which ultimately leads to our inner peace. So this is what I have tried to convey in my article. And most importantly, the reason behind giving this article in Shilp was to give anyone who reads it a different perspective towards life. I don't know how much successful I was in doing so, but certainly I have tried my best. So thank you so much, everyone. Please stay safe and stay indoors. And congratulations to our entire commerce department on the release of 5th edition of our commerce magazine. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Bhavna. Thank you so much. Okay, so moving on to the next prize. Can we please have on the screen the second winner of the best article? It is Mansi Mishra, BCom Honors first year, and the article title is It's Okay Not to Have a Dream. A huge round of applause for Mansi, please.
Hello, my name is Mansi and I'm a first year student pursuing BCom Honors from SPMC. So when I first heard about our college magazine Shill, I was quite excited. So I participated and luckily got selected too. So the article that I wrote was titled, It's Okay Not to Have a Dream. This article is simply based on the idea that a dream should be something which when achieved makes yourself happy. It can be as small as wanting to top in our boards or can be as big as having your own multi-story business setup. But I think usually when people ask us about our dreams, they simply try to impose their idea of a perfect dream on us. They simply try to tell us on what scale we should be dreaming or in order to achieve something grand or something big in our life to be happy. But this has already created so much of chaos and confusion in our lives that most of us are running to achieve destinations we aren't even sure if we want them or not. I personally don't agree with this notion, and that is why I wrote this article in response. I believe, and this article says that it is important to take a break with our lives and think about our purpose, that what actually makes us happy. And it shouldn't be something that society demands out of us. If it makes us happy, it doesn't have to make sense to others. Just believe and go for it. That's it. Thank you. I don't know if it is conveyed properly in my article, but I tried my best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mansi. We loved hearing you and your idea of article. Can we please have the first winner on the screen for the best article? So the first prize goes to Anjali Goyal, BCom Honors first year, and the article title is Things We Take for Granted. Please give it up for Anjali Goyal. Thank you so much. I would like to request Anjali to turn on her mic and camera to speak a few words.
Good afternoon. I'm sorry, due to some last minute technical glitches, I won't be able to turn on my camera.
It's okay, Anjali, you can go on.
Okay. First of all, my heartfelt thanks to the Department of Commerce and the team of Shilp Magazine for providing us with this amazing opportunity. I feel honored to be speaking in front of you all. When I wrote the article, I had no idea what it's going on to be about. So I wrote what all of the readers can relate to, about how we all become so busy in our daily lives that we have almost forgotten the true meaning of life, about how we complicate things which are actually pretty simple, how we are all looking for happiness in all the wrong places, but in reality, it's lying right there in front of us, how the things that should matter are the things we usually take for granted. That's the thing I love about writing. It's like allowing others to be in your shoes and letting them experience your experiences. Reading at the same time is like living multiple lives, understanding other people's perspectives, their moments of joy and struggles, and especially escaping your own reality while you're at it. Which is why I'm a bibliophile. It's like every book is a different universe. I feel like one of the best parts about writing is that every person picturizes your words in their own different way. The story is yours, but there are different versions of it in each reader's mind. When you will read the article, try to picturize everything and let your imagination do the rest of the work. I really hope that you feel as refreshed after reading it as I felt after writing it. This past 1 year has been extremely difficult for all of us. So much happened. If I start listing, it probably won't end. And through these hard times, writing has helped me deal with keeping myself sane. Writing helps me express things and understand them better and thus keep a calm mind amidst the chaos. Whenever I feel consumed or overwhelmed by something, my go to panacea is writing. You can write too. If you ever feel anxious or find yourself overthinking about something, take out a pen and paper, write about what you're feeling, how it's affecting you, what you can possibly do about it, if it's worth spending your time on or not, and anything else that might help you get a better outlook on it. It will help you uncomplicate your emotions, and at the end of it, you would most probably be feeling relief. You also might find that we worry about insignificant things and mentally exhaust ourselves for no apparent reason. At last, I'd like to say that keep reading, keep writing, and keep growing. Thank you again for providing me with this amazing platform and giving me the opportunity to speak in front of you.
Thank you so much, Anjali. It was a pleasure hearing you. So moving on for the top 3 poems. So the third prize goes to the Divyanshi Chauhan BCom program, second year, and the poem title is The Conflict of Womanhood. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Divyanshi? Thank you so much. I would request Divyanshi to turn on her mic and camera and say a few words upon the occasion.
A very good morning to all the professors, and I'm honored and pleasure to have this award. Last year also I got third, and this year also I got third. Last year I was selected for the story, and this year is for the poem. Still, it means a lot to get a position, and thank you to all the professors who thought that my poem is worthy enough to get a position. So I would also like to extend my congratulations to all the rest of the winners. So there are moments in our life where we actually have to stop and ask ourselves that how do we get here. So this is one of that moment for me actually. Getting a prize in college means a lot. We all live in India, and there are moments where we realize that the boys are more superior. And even if someone is having a brother or a sister, so you'll realize that the parents are slightly engaging. Slightly, they are promoting more their boys. Like they're like, it's good if you want to go out for a picnic and there's some sort of financial problem, the parents will make sure that the boy go out and the girl stays at home. So even I have seen a lot of such moments where the parents are quietly inclined towards the boys. If you are getting if your parents are not having that partial attitude towards you and your brother, then you should actually be very grateful to God, and you should be very privileged, because this is a very rare moment in Indian families where the boys and the girls are being treated equally. So when I was around in 6th class or 7th class, I actually got into my senses and I realized that women are not being treated equally. Being it in the school, being it at the house or anywhere, I realized that how parents are like that after a particular time, you can't step out of the house. You can't go out because you are a girl. And society is not having that good mindset. So you can't just go anywhere. But the boys, they are allowed. Even if they want to go at night at 11 or 12, that's okay for them, but that's not okay for a girl child. So this was sort of a trigger number 1 for me, where I realized that it is not good. The boys and the girls has to be treated equally. Also, in if you look at the poor families, the girl child, when she reach puberty, the family thinks that they should have kids, so they leave their education. It's okay, just leave your education, go and have a family. Whereas the boys at that age are allowed to go on with their education. This is quite disturbing for everyone. Second trigger, and many more trigger came, where I realized when I started reading the newspapers, and I realized the condition of women in Indian society. The healthcare system is not being provided to them the way it should be. So these things are quite disturbing, and they actually give you a sort of trauma, which was not easy. And I have not talked much about feminism, but I have seen when you are fighting for women right, it is many a time taken synonymous to man hating. If you're a feminist, it means you hate man, but that is not the reality. We are hating the system, we are hating the way we are treated, not the way you are treating them. The poem that I have written actually deals with the mindset of people, how society look at us and how they treat us. The right of education, that we say that if one girl is educated, the entire family is educated, but that is not the reality. So this poem actually deals with the Indian women, though they are working or they are just housewife, all the barriers that they have to break to go and step out in a corporate world. There is a very famous quote that I have actually read in a novel, and the quote is like, the hands that rock the cradle, the procreator. The woman of tomorrow, a woman shapes the destiny of civilization. Such is the tragic irony of fate that a beautiful creation such as a girl child is one of the gravest concerns facing the humanity. Girls have the power to change the world, though we are not allowed to do so. We have the power, but we can't do it because if we do something that our parents or maybe the society is not liking it, so it is not good for us. Because what do people think, right? This is what came into our parents' head, that will the society think? You can't go into the field of acting, you can't go for dramas, you can't go and do parties late at night because that is not good, that is not safe. Neither the society has that mindset that will allow you, neither the parents want, because parents always want good for us. So it is a fact that girls are actually denied from so many things. They are not allowed to do so many things. Somewhere or the other, we have to change our mindset, we have to change our ideology, our perspective towards girls, and that's all. So this is how my poem which I've written deals with, and it is really close to that. Thank you for this award.
Thank you so much for speaking with Banshee. So moving on. The next prize, the second prize, goes to Gunjan Kumari, BCom Honours second year, and the poem title is Zindagi. Please put up your hands for Gunjan. Thank you so much. I would like to ask Gunjan to come here and speak a few words upon the great occasion.
First of all, a very good afternoon to honorable judges and respected professors and my dear friends. Poem. Some people write when they want to express themselves. Sometimes people write for spreading their love. Sometimes people write to fascinating themselves. Or I can say sometimes people write to knock out their aggression. Whenever the pen flows into a piece of rhythm, it tends to signify the heart of a glorified memories. And here I am who write all about the imagination. My name is Gunjan. I am in second year pursuing BCom Honours from our college. I'm feeling fascinated that one of my Write Up Zindagi is being highlighted by honorable judges by giving it a position in our college magazine, Shilp, 5th edition. It is an honor that I am here with you all today. You are the elite and we really going to enjoy the time spent together this noon. I will going to share with you some of my pretty experiences which I have discovered while writing poems in this area. First of all, I would like to start with how I get into poetry. And its credit goes to our SPM Broke Poets Society, where I just found my little emotions have engraved themselves into pieces of poems. While writing poems, I have faced a lot of pretty obstacles. But after reading or hearing, or I can say after gathering charm ideas in my mind, it made me such tremendous to frame the same. Penned down emotions is having a glorified place in my heart. And whenever I want to express myself, the better way will be none other than poetry. And it is obvious, if you want to write a piece, you need to think, you need to imagine about it till the end of your rope. And here the journey begins, which made me such delightful to imagine whatever I feel. And it is a fact that when you imagine about something which you really want, you develop feeling about it. And this feeling and your imagination, this is what makes success happen. In my ways, poetry is the key to imagination, and imagination is the key to success. Writing poems have shaped my soul in a manner where I am able to imagine glory, peace, and ladder to success. Now it's time to compiling the meaning of poem. Poem begins as a lump in a throat, a sense of wrong, a homesickness, a love sickness. It is an outreaching towards expression. It is a way to find fulfillment. A complete poem is one where thoughts find the emotions and emotions find the words. At last, I would like to highlight a point that poetry knows no limit, no restrictions. You can even imagine a droplet of rain as a jewelry. By compiling my words, I just want to say that it is a big honor for me that I have secured this position. And at last, I would like to end my conversation by reciting few lines written by Langston Hughes. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is like a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Thank you. Means a lot.
Thank you so much, Gunjan, for speaking. We really loved it. Moving on. The best article in the top 3 article list is Palak Goyal, BCom program first year. And the poem title is Inner Sunshine, Inner Shine. Can you please have a huge round of applause for Palak? Thank you so much. Palak, can we please have you and say a few words upon the occasion?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Palak Goyal and I'm a first year BCom honors student. And firstly, I would like to congratulate the Commerce Department for the 5th edition of the Shilp magazine, and also I want to thank them for giving me this opportunity. So, what I want to say is, poetry is something I always run back to whenever I am stressed or exhausted. Instead of using my phone, I try to write or draw something, as it shifts my focus from thinking about my studies to thinking about the rhyming words. And I believe that one must try to engage themselves in some sort of these activities in order to keep their minds away from stress and anxiety. Now, talking about my poem, it is inexpressible. It is more like an instinct to me that no matter what the situation is, one should always try to stay positive in their life, and that is what I adopt in my life also. It tells about how you can keep yourself at peace by having a bright smile on your face and keeping away all the negativity and darkness from your life. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Palak. So with this, we come to the wrap of today's event. We sincerely thank each and every one of you for joining with us and hope you had a great time with us. Also, I'll request you to follow all the social media handles of Commercio to stay updated with the upcoming events and activities of the department. The handles are displayed on the screen. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Ankita Gupta to address our audience for the final wind-up of the event.
Thank you so much, Aanchal and Srishti, for such a wonderful explanation of the magazine. Now, I would like to speak on behalf of the faculty advisor and editors of the magazine. So, it was really an amazing experience working as the editor of the magazine. So, to witness the magazine right from collecting the data, compiling it, editing it, and giving it and like placing it in the most creative manner in the magazine. So, it was really a great experience. Also, we would really like to appreciate and pay gratitude to all the students of the committee who have really worked hard to make this magazine a big success. So thank you so much, everyone. At last, I will also like to thank Principal Ma'am for motivating us by her presence and sparing the valuable time. And also, I will I will like to thank all the members who are present here in this such crucial circumstances. So thank you so much for witnessing the release of Shilp, and I hope you liked it. We will definitely forward the link and you can enjoy reading it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes.
Now the event comes to an end. Thank you all for attending.
Thank you so much. We are ending the meeting by now. So thank you so much, everyone, for your presence. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone.
सरबजीत सर यूट्यूब लाइव बंद कर दीजिए सरबजीत सर
एंड स्ट्रीम कर दे
हाँ हाँ लाइव
ओके जी ओके मैम
थैंक यू सर थैंक यू
Now, I would like to speak